and why. Today we're going to be learning body kick practice along with pad holding. What we're going to do is we're going to go into a fighting stance. So both the striker and the pad holder is going to assume a fighting stance. However, since we're doing a rear leg body kick, the pad holder is going to take an open stance, which is the, in this case, the left leg back, while the striker is going to be right leg rear. As the striker will practice the body kick, you're going to notice that the pad holder is actually putting the tips of the thigh pads together. However, the bottom where the elbows are will actually be open. Okay. From the normal practice, we're still concentrating on stepping out on a 45 degree, rotating the heel until it points toward your opponent so that supporting leg is going to turn and rotate all the way. Hitting with the shin, not with the instep or the toe. Dropping down one hand and pretending that that shoulder has the tattoo, and exposing the back of the shoulder to the pad holder. Good. The last thing that you also notice is they're always going to be breathing, keeping the teeth together as if they have the mouthpiece in place. And last one. And time. Face each other. And why. And why. And fighting position. In today's exercise, we're going to be working with the same pad holding for the body kick. However, we're going to be adding a little bit more footwork. So as they're moving around, they're staying on their toes. They're actually in match lead, so they're both in a left lead. Remember, when we're holding for the body kick, the pad holder is actually going to step back, make it a little bit safer for the body kick to come into place. Now, the biggest problem that we have sometimes is the pad holder doesn't actually hold body height. So we want to make sure that the pad holder is holding appropriately, stepping back, giving an open target, not allowing the student to be able to kick the elbows, hitting with the shin, breathing, and giving proper distance. Obviously, we don't want to hold too close for our opponent because we're going to teach them a bad habit of kicking in place instead of using their boxing techniques. Now, there are times where the pad holder can actually move back further, and you'll notice that the student doesn't kick just because it's got flash. They're going to adjust. When they come up for the adjustment, they are shuffling forward, keeping the lead, and then stepping out at the last moment. The whole purpose of stepping out at the last moment is getting out of the way of the punch. And time. Face each other. And why. And why. Fighting position. In this emphasis, we are still using the footwork. However, we're going to concentrate on a little bit of a boxing skill prior to the body kick. So there is a difference in fighting measure in which we're going to utilize the striking and the kicking. Even though we're entering a little bit more into the actual kickboxing phase, we're learning when we're supposed to kick and when we're supposed to punch. Pad holders, still be aware that the body kick is to the body. However, the boxing for right now will maintain head high. So we're establishing a high and middle type of accuracy, knowing the difference. Notice that the pad holder at the same time, holding for the boxing, is keeping the left lead. However, for the kicks, he is bringing back the lead leg and holding in the safest way possible. Only in the advanced coaching stages are we able to keep that same lead and keep our students safe. So here again, we're having various footwork movements, basic boxing, not too much on the defense yet, but also trying to be able to learn how to flash for that body kick, stepping back, and at the same time having the accuracy of kicking to the middle and punching up high. And time. And why.